Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Imperator Rome playthrough here as Albion, formerly Britannia, formerly the Icenia, or the Icenia, as I'm sure you're aware by now. Where we've just had our second war with a big major war with a great power anyway, where we have been fighting Etruria, Macedonia. We have had a scrape with Macedonia and we only ever saw one of her armies and dealt with them quite quickly. And we have actually had a scrape with Phrygia in our Carthaginian war, but the main two conflicts have been with Carthage and Carthaginia? I don't know if you recall them that. And Carthage and Etruria, where as you can see we've done quite well. And I've decided I need fast access to here, so I'm actually going to be doing something here. I am going to be building a couple of engineering legions. So we need to have at least 10. In fact, I'll build 3 engineering legions, whose sole job is going to be building roads up into my main heartland, down through the mountains, so we can funnel troops here and down here as needed. Okay, let's move you somewhere where you are not taking attrition, please. And yeah, so they will start. Oh, we've got more. Let's check my scorned families. Just check if anybody's important. No, they're all tiny families we've never really gained from things. Right, so you need to have. You don't need to be a good leader. Ooh. No, I don't want to do that. Oh god damn, we're low on manpower. I should have thought this through. I really didn't think this through. Let's move them all together. You can come up here, you can start building a road down there. We'll still build these guys into a group. I'm not going to obviously do them. Where are our starving pops? They're going to be in Venter again, aren't they? Of course they're here. They're always here. We've got such a big population here. Everybody's starving. How do I cancel trade routes? It is only one region I'm affecting the tax on, though this is my most populous region, so that could be problematic. Yeah, it's not had a huge effect. Right, we're going to add some extra trade here, and we're going for things which increase growth, which they all of these will. Though grain is by far the best. We need some more civic power. Yeah, I did just spend a fortune on that, but more grain, lots of grain. This will actually up. So this isn't just upping it here. So grain is local pop growth, but each surplus. Oh no, it is. It also gives us extra national manpower, which is still good. But this will hopefully stop pops from starving quite so quickly. The freedom. I don't mind having a few more freemen. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10 once they've got the other one in. He's going to build the upper road. You guys can start actually building a road too. Basically, I'm just going to start building roads through. You can go there and start building up. You're not quite big enough to build a road. Building a road through here definitely seems like a good idea to me. This is going to affect my income, because roads do cost a lot of money to build, but they are definitely something which is going to be very beneficial for us to have. And we're going to follow this river down, actually, and then we can spread our roads out from there. And this will just mean that I can funnel armies down here faster if needed. You can start going up there, then we'll turn and do that. Basically, I just want multiple roads right down into here, and it will just mean that my armies can move much faster to reinforce here as and when needed. Not quite sure why I'm building that one there, but well, actually no, it's useful to have roads going everywhere. Am I missing something, guys? Does anyone know if there's a way I can build multiple roads at once? Because to me, that would seem to be a very sensible and useful ability to be able to do. Build that into there. You're going to start digging that one down here. You're going to go there and start going along there. We'll turn up there and we'll... Oh, can this guy build? Oh, I thought I needed more to be able to build a road. Never mind. You're going to go down and follow this river down. And then up. I don't know if a bigger army means we can build the roads faster, but we're certainly doing it. I'll take all the benefits. Or is that we had a terrible successor? She's not that terrible. He is much better, though. And I could theoretically forcibly make him... Which is a way I could assign my next heir. You're going to come down there and start working your way up. Okay. So we're getting these roads going. And these are definitely costing us money, but not as much as I'd thought. Oh, actually, no. Let's build you over there than down there. Not that it makes much difference. You don't want to do that. You can come here and actually start building a road down here. Slowly. There has to be a better way of building roads. This just feels a little ridiculous, to be fair. I mean, we're getting there, it's just a pain in the butt to do. You're going to start building a road up from there. I love the fact that Icenia is happy to trade with me now. Even though we've just had a war. We're going to go along there, then down. And we will connect these as well, but not just yet. That's the important bit of road there. This just means I can get all of my guys right to the end. There's already some road here, but it means I can get my armies up. Don't know if enemy armies benefit from roads, but as well. But my armies certainly will when we're fighting the big wars. And we've got a fair bit of manpower to go before we're back at full, because yeah, we're having a fairly rough time. Well, not that rough a time, but we weren't. Oh wow, there's multiple bands here. Ooh, blockade efficiency, that sounds fun. Means we stop them getting as much income. He can head down and around there using our shiny new road. You can start building some road up this way. Ooh, national manpower, because that'll help with our... You always get a certain percentage of your manpower back every 25 months. There are buffs to this, so basically increasing your manpower does increase the speed you get manpower back. Unsurprisingly. I'm gonna build lots of little wiggles around here, guys, because they'll definitely help us long run. You can cut across here. So the road building is going reasonably well at the moment, if slowly. This is probably what a big chunk of this episode is going to be, is me just building roads. Just to warn you. I think I'm kind of double building that road. This road is literally going to go straight up the heartland, and we will split it. As I said, this is a thing of, it doesn't really matter if all the roads are completely connected or not, because we can still kind of use them in places where they're not. As I said, I'm going to connect up this one. Ooh, who are you at war with? Helvetia. I'm not planning on having a war just yet, though. You know, I want to pay attention to timings. And we're not taking too much attrition doing it. We are taking some attrition doing this. I'm not going to say we're not. But it's not too bad. And a lot of my armies are still recouping anyway. Yep, reduce our unrest somewhere. And you can start building diagonally across there. You can come down here and start building up. This really is my nation is so big, but we kind of need these things just to keep our support, keep us moving when we do end up in wars. Because these little roads will just mean that my armies can move around that bit faster, guys. And we are still replenishing slowly. You can come down and start working your way down there. Oh, we've got two here actually as well. One of you can come down here then. You can come here and start building a road to each way. You can head there and start building along here. Oh, we're out of power. Okay, so we've just spent a lot of power building roads. We're not finished, but we've got some good roads here which will have a big impact on the mobility of my forces, which is quite nice. You have to be stood in the one place, which is making you take more attrition. I'm going to keep one, at least a couple up here, and yeah, the rest are just going to slowly build back up. But you know, I do wish there was a more efficient way of building roads, because it does feel a little bit. But we have a nice sort of network of roads now, even if it's not completely finished. You know, we do have a road which goes... We have a road which goes from Venta Oh, actually we don't. It doesn't go from Venta. From Londinium all the way down to the other end of my empire. Yeah, let's actually build a road along there. But that will help mobility of my armies, guys, as time goes on. So let's go up to speed 4. Ooh, I definitely don't want both those forces there. One of you can go there, one of you can go there. I assume they've both got enough. One to each side of the Pyrenees then. You guys can sit back and build up while everybody else is building up. I do have that. I'm just going to burn that 10k stack off because they're a bit of a waste. It's not like we've got income issues. Yeah, and you can sit in the middle one. Oh my god, we're nearly actually caught up on our military tax. I'll take the siege buff. It's taken a while, but we're finally managing to catch up on our military tax. Let's have a look. How is Britain doing pop-wise? It's slowly growing. How is the civilization? Actually, it is becoming more civilized. You know, we are civilizing quite a lot. Some of the, you know, far reaches aren't that civilized. But I mean, look, the Orkneys, you know, are very civilized. So it's slowly happening, guys. This might sound daft, but occasionally changing the governor works quite nicely as a way of changing what they're doing in the territories. Where we don't necessarily need to be though why they bleed them dry? I hate that one. Actually, so long as they can maintain it, I don't actually mind it. Because I think we've got enough Icenia at this point. And we actually have so much tech. In fact, the Icenia pretty much, other than here a little bit, but the people are still very happy because now at this point in the game I'm getting lots of texts which keep the people of other faiths and cultures quite happy. So I'm not in as tricky a situation. Okay, our manpower is now growing, which means most of my armies are not quite there, but we're getting there. So my armies are pretty much getting themselves sorted out again. You can start building that bit of road there. I would like a road along here as well, because then I can get people between my two fronts nice and easily. The same as you can actually connect up that little bit of road. And you can connect up that bit of road. It means we can get up to this front easily if needs be. Ooh, why are you there taking attrition? And you need a leader. Ooh, I just put somebody rubbish in charge of you. No, never mind. We can't change them yet. Why are you taking attrition there when it says you shouldn't be? Yeah, the speed I'm moving is so much nicer, and we've reduced the weight of all of my units that much, which really does help. We will start taking attrition when we move there. It's not the end of the world. Ah, we're out of power again. Still, all of these are good. You know, they do help move us around, so. Okay. Ooh, Carthage are not having fun. We no longer have a peace treaty with Carthage. How big is the Carthaginian navy at this point? 73 ships. They're definitely going to stay there. She's displeased. Oh, 9 and 9. Vanna Uranti. This just means she wants a position in my government. I can do that. But she'll give me a load of money for that. How kind. Okay, right. Let's slow time a bit. I want to move some things around. We're going to get a few armies. You're going to come up and scout the coasts here. The aim of this war will be the islands, guys. In fact, I'm going straight up. Sardinia Borealis. And as soon as that's done, we'll get one on. We're going to actually use lots of claims here because we've got the money. Well, the influence. I'm going to pile Sardinia. Sorry, Corsica full of troops. Sardinia Australis. Oh wow, she gave us even more money. You're going to come down here, and we're actually going to have some fun over here too. So we're going to go and hit here. Basically, we're going to batter Carthage a bit. Oh, wow, there's a little state pit that's been there for ages. I'm half tempted to take the Gates of Hercules, but Palma or Beriades. I know I butchered the pronunciation of that, guys. Oh wow, and they are having a full-on war with Etruria there as well. Oh whoops, I left one. This is I just want to be aware of what they've got, guys, so that when we do this push, I can deal with it. You're going to pull back here to stop anything getting through. You're going to funnel a couple of armies to this bit, though again we're going to have a check what's there first. Let's get these guys ashore here. Okay, and we're going to get one more army over here as well afterwards. In Icenia. There we go. I think we're making a few claims here, guys. This is a way, if you've got the influence to do this, this is a good way of doing it, because actually I can potentially take more this way. Potentially. I've got to not mess it up completely to be able to take more as well. So no, there's nothing there, so that should be an easy cat. Let's get these guys down, and my manpower is growing nicely. I'm not completely abandoning the rest of my empire, though we are obviously moving quite a big chunk of my forces around. So, you know, we are potentially putting ourselves at risk from other fronts, but I think I'm relatively safe at the moment. I'm not going to go for the Siege of Carthage this time, though if we capture here in these islands, and Etruria takes here, the next war will probably be to try and actually get a colony in Carthage. But Carthage is, yeah, currently getting its butt kicked by the Etrurians, so it's very engaged. Bitter feud, no. They're both happy. I don't want my generals fighting at the moment. As soon as these guys are in place, we're going to go for this, guys. It's done, so we'll go for Sardinia Borealis. I don't think it really matters with what we claim here, because I think we can obviously claim more. I think everything I've got the war goals on, I can take with a reduced expressive expansion. That's an interesting thing. So we'll see how that goes. You guys can all actually be put onto independent operations, please. Oh, they're not going to do anything if they do that. Never mind, you guys can all just charge through. And once you're there, you can. Okay. Here goes. Oh. You two can board here. Oh, they might not both be able to board it, but, well, we'll see. one at a time, though we can ferry them. Actually, let's build this navy up by 10 more. I say 10 more, I'm going to do it by a load more. Because I want to make sure, just in case something gets through, we're not going to be in too much trouble. And you can go on Hunt Fleet stance, please. Oh, he's just going to sit in there. There's their fleet. Bringing both my fleets up because I want to avoid fighting pell-mell. Okay, we need to capture that first. Oh, we can shred that. If I catch it. No, if I can face these guys with both my fleets at once, that is a far better situation for us to be in. There you go, we've already beaten them. And then these guys can go back out to guard the gates of Hercules. You can start joining there. You can go on to independent operations. Yeah, these guys will just start carpet sieging here. Where did... oh, blood bugger. Lost their sight of their navy. Oh! Has their navy just done what I think it's done? Let's just sail that way. Navy morale recovery, please. So they must have been hidden in port, guys. That's actually perfect. And we're going to find out what happens if we attack a port with somebody in it. Here. Oh well. They can all come and land here to deal with those stranded Carthaginian armies. We are happily carpet sieging here. Carthage have had their butts kicked out of Etruria. And here. Okay. So mass landings here. Ooh, they've got more troops coming in, though we've got reinforcements coming. They've also got reinforcements coming, that said. What happens to their fleet? Does it get forced out when we capture here, or does it just die? Let's reinforce, because they seem to be quite tough. We're winning. Oh no, we're not. Our morale is suffering massively. Come on, come on, come on. Get those reinforcements in. Those reinforcements get in time. Oh, that was closer than I'd liked. Oh, 18,000 of our troops and 15k of theirs. Not a great victory. In fact, not a good victory at all. Where's the fortification which is stopping me moving? Ah, there. I'm being blind. I'm intrigued as to what's about to happen here. Apparently we're going to lose this. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to lose it. Yeah, they can gain some extra loyal cohorts. We now completely control the war goal. Unlike the Achorian War, which they're having, this is going quite well. Why are you all stopping moving? My fleets did take a bit of a battering, but we definitely won. Let's chase. If I can catch them again. Perfect. Please stack wipe them. That's it, that's their navy stack wiped. You can get your butt down there. You can come over here. How big is Phrygia's navy? So they've still got they've got a decent sized navy actually. You're going to pull back here. Not massively concerned about anything being thrown into my, into Britain, but you never know. You can stay to pick some troops up to come back here. And you're going to sit at the gates of Hercules. Oh no, they've got a 7k staff. How will I cope? You can stay there, sorry. Ooh. Let's make sure we catch that army. That's the remnants of the army we bashed before. No. Why would I accept that? I have them where I want them. They have no navy to stop me anymore. There's quite literally nothing they can do to stop me at this point. So we've just about captured all of here. And there's a little... I'm not going to bother with that one. At the moment, we are going to send some troops out here to take the islands. There we go, that's what we wanted. And again, independent operations for all of these guys. I can't get anybody else on that fleet because it's taking too much damage. Let's put him under surveillance. It's not like we're low on money. Just getting my fleets back up to strength. Oop. What are they offering me? It's always worth watching what we're offering, but no, we're not going to accept that. As soon as we've dealt with them, we'll get some more troops over just to take the other little islands and capture all of the islands there, and we'll be done. Hey, really, why do you feel the need to stack everybody in the same place? It really isn't the most sensible idea, is it, guys? There, let's warn them. March up and stop them. You can come to the coast. Oh, really? God damn it. Oh, we might get a stack wipe off there, though. Bit more omen power, I guess. And we have another omen going. Let's take the aggressive expansion change, because this isn't going to be going on for much longer, let's be honest. You're going to come down here, take there. Okay. That's that island captured. We've had a little bit of a setback here, which is annoying, but we'll manage it. We're basically bouncing this little army around the place. End the current plot. Somebody gained brain damage. I don't care. getting there, guys. You can sail back up here. We don't need you in the Gates of Hercules, just so I can get some of those armies out, because they're taking attrition there. You can come around here and capture that last bit. And then we'll offer them peace. And take what we claimed. Because these are obviously all rightfully... I mean, we're reclaiming them, these, you know, for their former owners. You know, this was all held by the might of Rome at one point. And we are just claiming it as obviously, you know, starting up here with the inheritors of Rome, guys. That's my argument, anyway. Oh, I thought that was an enemy army holding there then for a second. Come on, come on. Ooh. That's what I want. We could just let this tick for a few more turns. I mean, if they really want to play this game, I will just go and invade Carthage again. Because right now I can just sit on this until I can enforce peace if I want to. So yeah, let's load up my ships. We are going to go and have some fun. This is dangerous fun, but we are going to go and force the issue here if they don't accept soon. I want at least that, so... We are going to go and start poking other bits of Carthage now, which they can't defend. And like this one. Ooh, they lost all of that to Etruria last time. That said, I want to be a bit careful because... Let's see. Yeah, 3 years until that peace treaty's up. So I want to be very careful. That said, I can probably hold them in these mountains quite easily. I could go sack Carthage, but they almost certainly have big armies. So let's look how many legions they have, because let's be honest, they've not managed to bring much of that. I've stopped them bringing most of their legions against me at all, so You know, if we let them bring them against us, that'll be problematic. Or potentially problematic, so. Okay. Ooh, catch those Phrygians. Get off the ships, get off the ships, get off the ships. We need to start chasing. We need to find and capture and chase them off. You guys can all be put on independent operations while we're doing this. And this fleet here can come over here to potentially bring some people to do something major. We will find that Phrygian fleet and we will sink it. Or we will try to anyway. We had a 40k stack on it, which to be fair we can probably deal with on home ground, but I would prefer not to. Extra manpower, please. Catch them. I know I'm hitting them with a smaller fleet, but these guys will catch up while the fight is going on. Right, let's head straight up to our coast, because that's obviously where they're heading. Hopefully we can catch them while they're dropping troops. There we go. Come on. Catch them before they get those troops ashore. Our first navy is going to lose, but our second force coming in should save us. Can they land while they're in battle? I need to sink them before their troops get ashore. Though their troops are taking damage from this as well, because every ship we sink is obviously probably got a percentage of their troops on board, so... This is why I did have a big fleet sat in the gates of Hercules, and moving it out was risky, but... There we go. Whew. They still won't accept it, guys. Again, why do they sit on each other like this? I mean, it's not like we need to worry about anything. We've won this war. It's just a matter of time. It's just going to be a bit of a pain in the butt dealing with it. They've still got no fleet left, so they've even got assets, things there I might go and poke, so. I am aware of the date. That's the problem here. Get as much cash as I can. I'm going to accept it that. Simply because, guys, I'm aware I need to get my legions ready to repel Etruria because I'm fairly sure they're going to come to war with us. So, and we only get 11 aggressive expansion for that because we had claims on it all. Oh, new. Let's actually, rather than taking cash, because I don't need cash. No, they won't accept any of that. Okay. So Albion has grown into the Mediterranean a bit, and we will be ending this one here, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comments section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclockers and Humble Bundle Games. So please check them out. As always, other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching.